Kota lagi, Bet.
Belum. Iya, ada trik.
Iha.
Ada Cimoy.
Iha.
Nonton lah makanya.
Sabar lah,
Nonton tuh nak
Dek.
mau.
Iya, nih mau nonton, sabar dulu.
Oh, nonton aja nak mau deh.
Boleh di ini ya? Di stream ya?
Boleh lah.
Oh, boleh. Nonton di mana? Di Twitch? Kan ya?
Yoi.
Ini lah. Live kan lah di Discord tuh deh. Heran aku tuh. Tau kamu.
Oh.
Live kan. Heran aku tuh.
Na 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 na.
Steam, especially on a map that we haven't seen since 2019 PGC, Toby, and that's Sandhawk.
Yep, and also, I mean, when you take into account how we know how scrims prior to the games, that's where it gets like they get
Tuh,
all the memes
Tricky
out,
dan
they
Cimoy.
go out and do fun stuff. This is their
Indopret.
opportunity to start some small individual rivalries. You know, if
That's
someone
true.
gets a 360 Panzerfaust to the dome, maybe there's going to be something fun happening in the tournament to come of situations like this.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of bad blood start scoring up here a little bit. Maybe a little bit of revenge will come through, but we are getting ready to go into that first game. And now, what are your best memories of Sandhawk? I know I'm throwing this out of you out of nowhere.
It's
but,
fair, it's fair.
You know, we sat with Sandhawk for about a year and a half, I think it was, and we haven't seen it since 2019 PGC. Now it's coming back with that fully destructible environment, which is very exciting. But what are some of your best memories on Sandhawk?
I will say one of the first teams that I think figured
Nggak di
out
stream,
Sandhawk,
Bet.
and honestly, me coming into this tournament is a
Hah?
pretty good storyline. So thank you
Bet
for
nggak di
randomly
stream.
throwing that question at me.
That's what I'm here for.
Now,
Ah,
currently,
restream.
Twisted Minds, they got
Ya,
really,
sambit
Watch
really
party.
edge of
Oh
that.
iya,
That's kind of
watch
where they
party.
perfected their edge playstyle, because a lot
Nggak
of
watch
teams on
party.
Sandhawk,
Fine.
they would just bomb it, send a hope for the best, but they were like, no, you know what, let's let everyone play in front of us. Let's start playing edge, sweep around,
Ngapain?
start getting kills that way.
Kan
play
gua
things
nanya
through.
cukup.
And they got really good
Yo,
at it.
what up? My name
And
is Derek, and in today's
guys
video, I'm
now
going to show you
towards
guys
these players as they're getting ready.
GDL.
Sat next to each other, they can see each other's
inside here.
screens, but this is
Apa lagi
so
Jota
much
Ati?
wild
Apa lagi
for
Jota
them to
Ati-nya?
face too.
Now, a
wanna
number of these guys, when
it's
we
because
talk
your
about
disc-
PvP, obviously,
Biar nggak ngelek katanya.
look at Haven. You know
He's ready.
Indo
Well, you know
Chicken
why he's
ku
ready,
coret
because
mukaku
there
pakai
was a
lipstick.
recent Twitch Rivals event
Satu
that was in
garis.
PvP, and Haven's squad was the one that won it.
Yep.
So he should be feeling pretty hypey. Example as well is he was playing on
Coret,
Team
coret.
Tiverton, which if you guys haven't seen that, go back and watch the VODs because that was exciting stuff for sure.
Players getting their headsets
Or
on. We know
di
what
mana
that
sih?
means. That means the game is about to start. We got FaZe and Sonic sat there shoulder to shoulder, getting ready to game. Not sure what Gustav is talking to James about right now, but I'm sure they're excited to play this one too.
Skor
I know Team was
terus.
trying to get Gustav to say, "Hell yeah, where you
APP.
going?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Are we fighting
Just
among each other?
tell me so I can avoid you." You know?
Modul.
That's the thing. Okay, that's the thing. If you're sat next to a teammate, a guy you've been competing with for some of these guys for years,
Closing
do you
dispatch.
wanna land next to him,
And what
fight
we do is
early
bring
on,
across
or do you
the
want to
delete on the
hope
rest of
that you
them.
both make it late
Now,
game and
if
fight?
you
for the-
get this
Imagine
error,
that. A
it's because your
1v1 in the
Discord's
end
open.
with two
Just
guys
close
that
your
will literally
Discord
be sat right
and
next
press
to
try
each
again.
other. That would
Oh,
be amazing.
That would be good.
bentar aja.
Oh, ada close-nya. Oh, kemana dia hilang dia? Oh, hilang dia nih. Oh, hilang dia. Oh, hilang dia, hilang. Hilang dia, guys. Hilang dia. Ah. Yang eventnya gimana sih? Oh hilang dia. Hilang dia. Twitch. Twitch. Kenapa? Aku nggak ada ini. Nggak ada PG.
Nah. Mulai dia.
Mulai dah.
Where I first got my first sign of Soul when he was playing for NBC for man, what was that the team name? I can't remember what it was, but it was one game where he got a sniper rifle and he was just running across the top of a hilltop and just sniping people, everybody from like 20 yards away, and it was
Rame
insane.
bootcampnya ya.
Man, what was that? Legend.
Birth of a legend indeed as
Oh,
we
a
now
lot of
take
hot
our
droppers
eyes. You
here.
know what I mean? One thing that is synonymous with Sanok is the big red lobster. And we're going to have obviously a lot of people landing there already. First elimination
You
already
mean
as
first
Ian
blue itu.
finds human. That is two
Mana
Korean
trik sama
players
Cimo
fighting
itu?
off early on in this one.
Mana
With
trik
Ian
Oh,
out
Cimo
here
itu?
first. That's
Cimo.
of course the thing we have to mention as well.
Trik
Yes,
yang
it's all about explosives,
Bravo.
but there are rifles and SMGs galore in the game as well. As we see the first circle almost engulfing the entire island as Spaceman falls.
Oh boy. And of
Wait.
course we have Arthur Shelby from Virtus Pro. Apparently they didn't get the memo that they need to play under names that we're going to recognize. So we'll see how that plays out. Ming, though, in a 1v1. No, Clories will take the win on that one.
A little glimpse of the explosion.
Oh,
yeah.
The wall is taken off. Salute. Able to find Clories as well. Always dangerous to fight here early on. Because, again, with solos galore, you kind of want to linger. Again, it goes into the more try-hard mentality, sure. But always tricky to try and maneuver through these fights when there's a lot of solos next door.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was just off to the east of that boot camp spot, right? So you think you're going to drop down, you maybe avoid because you're not going to get the good drop on it.
Yeah.
And you pull off to the side, and unfortunately, there's 3 other guys that come there with you. Now, remember, guys, this is solos as we get to see a little bit of explosion there. And that is going to be yeah, there you go. Crouch spam us. Let us know.
Kind of wish that the palms would stay in play, just so that when you're trying to fight through the open, there's just palms lying all over the place.
More chaos.
They go away there as now Divix finds Ian. Ian was the first one to get a kill, then falls himself immediately after. Matt as well going down. A lot of kills happening here early on. Of course, the hot drops are where we are, as we now see Xiao Wu making his way over towards Example.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Now, remember, this is TPP, so you have to be very, very careful about how you're going to approach these spots. As example, that's not something you're going to see very often. He's going to miss on the spray with that vector, but he's got that grenade in hand. That box is destructible, and it is going to go down, and Xiao Wu will get taken out.
I was going to ask, how many of the kills in the end game do you think are going to be with explosives, and how much are they just going to stick to their
stick to their guns?
Yeah. Stick to their guns, quite literally. How much of it do you think is going to be with utility?
I feel like in the early game we'll see people sticking to their guns for the most part, and we'll I would save the explosives for late circles, right? When you think that there's people that might be hiding behind certain destructible cover.
Wait, so with this obviously being very recent, oh, that's an 8. With this obviously being a very recent addition to the game and us having traveled here and stuff, I haven't had a chance to actually play it myself.
Yeah,
I'm wondering, if you Panzerfaust a wall and break it, does the player behind the wall take damage too?
I don't know. That is a great question. We'll have to keep eyes on. Hey,
we will find out.
We are hot working this thing as we speak. But you did see that wall that got destroyed. Now, based off of what I was watching while the guys were warming up, it takes about 2 grenades to bring down that cement wall. Now, I don't know if it's if a Panther Faust will take it down in one shot. Non. Actually, is that still non? I'm not sure if that's the same non or not, actually.
Mati dong.
Because I'm pretty sure this is the second non name tag that I've seen.
A lot of nons in the same server.
Hey, there's another one.
As Example try to make his way over. He's getting collapsed upon by New Heavy. Not teaming, of course. Just lingering in the same area as Example does get found by Jan Anon number 2.
Hey, look, you know what? All's fair in love and war, and teaming could be an option. We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know if that's been something that's been discussed. So
never know.
We can see 7700 doing his best to kind of peek out on the side. It looks like he had an idea that there was somebody coming nearby. His Lin Shu's gonna go down to salute, and you can hear him screaming in the background. They're
I love
pumped about that.
I love it. Getting to hear the player reactions from the stage, and okay, this is another talking point, I suppose. Is there any advantage for these players up on this servers right now to having, gotten used to? I know they get to play scrims and whatnot, but they've actually gotten to play on stage proper.
Betapa dia.
Betapa dia dalam itu.
Sure.
For the tournament, saying a prayer, making sure that everyone's in a good mood. I like it.
Saying a prayer.
Kok bisa ya dia betapa dalam Zoom it?
Nggak bisa.
My friend, whenever the ringtone goes off, just leave.
Kurang ajar
Away
kamu ya.
from there. Get out of there. You don't want to have that happen.
Sticky bombs. How do they work? They're like magnets.
Now, who is?
No one knows.
Who is Ooze from
Who is
4 a.m.?
Uzi? Well, now finding shots over at Posa, as Posa has that high ground now. Remember, these trees are destructible as well, so it's just a question of how many grenades he's got. Okay, he's got three in the pocket. He's just going to throw one and dip, it looks like. And yeah, that's a fight I don't know if I'd want to take in TPP on this mountainside, Toby.
Now, a lot of open angles in PUBG in general at TPP too, and that's even. Oh, as Shrimsy fights Mr. Oos with a shot.
Doesn't matter what his name is now.
Berapa dong dalam tiganya?
Down now, still 33 alive, so we're keeping quite a few people in it. As Arthur Shelby makes his way further towards the west. Of course, he heard the action, saw his shotgun in the kill feed from Shrimsy, probably heard it too, and he is he's gonna try and sneak his way on into the match.
You know, another thing that we haven't got to mention yet, and it's obviously not that important, but we're getting to see a little bit of the personal style choices from some of these players as they're getting to play with their normal loadouts. So we saw Shrimsy rocking the TIG, he's rocking the KFC, and he's gonna rock Diffix back to the lobby.
Discordnya mana?
He is now half HP. I'm not sure what he's sitting on as far as kills go, but who cares?
Yes, who cares indeed, Posa. Able to find on that.
You don't
all
get
of
points
you have
for
eliminated.
kills.
Yeah, exactly. The circle. There's no points. There's just prize pool.
There is only win.
There's only wins. I think Snake is taking a boat off screen. He's that far west of Camp Alpha. He is. He is. He's wide wrapping this one. I mean, he has Rello in a boat in front of him, so maybe this is just the Falcon strat of making their way further forward. Here's Nixie. Oh, has a Saiga in hand.
Oh, yeah, and he's going to let him know too, isn't he? Yeah, that Saiga. You got to be careful about encroaching in these buildings.
Yep.
There could be a sneaky snake hiding in any one of them. This time, Nixie going to get a nice little come up here as we see some explosions coming in because we get to see the return of not just the map of Sanhok, but we get to see the return of the red zone. And look at what it leaves in its wake.
Exactly. I was going to say it's actually kind of a, I mean, not only do they, of course, come with a bit of RNG when you get artillery coming out of nowhere, but the fact that we get a change of open terrain, had some cover where before there was, and it's always nice. Panzerfaust crossbow. Now that is a lineup I have yet to see in competitive play ever, as Rello goes up, dances around, looks around. He's trying to get the MVP award, isn't he? He's trying to get MVP of the game. We'll see if he makes something happen. Oh, but
mati. Oh, nggak mati.
Oh, well, you hope you got that heals and you got the Panzer ready. Trick.
No.
Oh boy, Trick, you might have just sealed your own doom here. Yeah, I would get out of there. There's going to be a Panzerfaust coming.
He's got himself a boat. In case he wants to leave, he's got one of those new boats. Boop. Ooh. The crossbow, not really hitting anything.
I love the fact that the crossbow has a tracer. Love it. Shrimsy got the grenade kill onto Nurins. So NA coming up here. No, Rello. Oh, he's desperate for this, isn't he?
4x
That was kind of a nasty
cross.
shot.
He could just Panzerfaust the building and probably take him out.
He could.
Maybe he doesn't
Wop,
know.
diledakin rumahnya.
He's shadowboxing. He's
But he's
maybe
only got
he knows.
Tembak,
one.
tembak,
Maybe he
tembak.
knows. Does he go for it?
You kind of hope that maybe he peeks the window and that.
Oh.
That's dangerous.
Oh. They can
But
both
he is-
see each
Wop,
other.
Trek
Right
ngeliat
cover.
dia
Very
pakai
secure on
panzer.
this rock. And remember that Snakers was coming as well. So he
True.
is slowly arrived.
No, he turned around.
Yeah,
He heard
look,
the
okay,
shots.
he's going up
leaving.
river.
He's leaving. He's full try hard. Fair enough.
He's going up river, so Rello has all the time in the world to dance around here with his Panzer crossbow combination.
Yep, he's vibing. He is vibing. Everyone else is sitting pretty tight right now. That's the reason we get to stay in this position for as long as we are. As the roof gets torn off, but it leaves Trick alive. So not too much damage, if any at all, done towards him.
That opens up a spot for a grenade.
And he does have two. Can he lob one through? That'd be impressive. We've got to aim a little higher with that one.
Mau dipanah yan orang.
I believe.
Dragunov versus Cross.
Nope, 1v1 situation.
Not something I thought I'd ever see in competitive PUBG, but hey, here we are.
This is the life that we're living.
Yeah.
2024. Here you go. Snakers has made it to the islands. Nobody else there but himself. He's dead center circle, so he's pretty set here for a late game run, assuming nobody decides to charge at him.
Now, you said that it takes 2 nades to destroy a concrete wall. How many does it take to tear down that mountain?
That is a question that I do not have the answer for.
I'm just going to go out and say I don't think you can.
I don't think
you can. Maybe with enough red zones in this area, something could happen. We'll see. Snakers, he's chilling out on the center island as the next circle pops. Where are we headed? We're going east.
All right.
It does shift towards cities.
Mana Cimoy?
That's looking like a paradise.
Cimoy mati dia dah.
Towards cities. So that's looking pretty good for
Paradise
Belmoth.
Explosion ending.
Ooh.
We're in for a good one. We're in for a good one.
Hopefully they have enough. We haven't seen too many Panzers. Yeah, I mean, I think the vehicles are going to be huge, right? Because you can put your stuff in the trunk. So
get the Aston Martin going. Too bad James isn't here to talk about cars.
It's such a pretty car, though, isn't it?
It is pretty cool.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's got horsepowers, 4 wheels, brakes and stuff. Pretty cool.
Why am I talking about cars with you? I don't know. Chat, help me out here.
Oh, let's see the Juggernaut James making his way. He's playing for the. That's a new roster, a new team that I didn't know. I didn't know Milk was playing this tournament, but here he is. He's coming, and I think soon enough he should hear Rex. The thing is, Rex clearly heard his vehicle coming in. The screams from behind go loud again. Take found someone with his back's turned.
He did indeed. It's somebody from Day Trade that
we will never know.
We will never know.
Oh,
terbalik.
Cagi kali.
Oh, terbalik mobilnya. Bisa terbalik dia
What's
lewat
good
situ.
thing for him is that he has no one within a kilometer. So, my friend, you get to live with the scare.
Meanwhile, Type is still hanging out in his room in boot camp.
I mean, he's probably still praying. He was praying, hoping for circles to come towards him, but he did the prayers wrong, and therefore the circles win paradise.
Unfort.
Or maybe he just likes to play Edge. Do you know it's fair? You play. Can we just get, if we are going paradise anyway, can we request a red zone on paradise? Just change up the terrain a little bit.
Press the button.
Early on, press the button. Give us them. Give us the authority to deploy.
God, I wish.
And that would make for an interesting tournament. Not only do we get to pick MVPs, but we also get to place the red zones. We're getting too much.
Masih betapa dia dalam
You
tu.
know what? I would pray too. If I'm on
Nyaman kali dia betapa
with all
dalam tu.
these explosive, I would be praying for my life.
That is a comfy lad, right there.
Himas.
Okay.
Wait, is it Himas from Twisted Minds?
Yeah, Twisted Minds Himas. Spoilers, chat, I guess.
Oh, 2025 roster. Imagine. I'm not even gonna go. That way. Nope,
2005 roster twist.
Imagine. I don't even. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, it looks like Trick decided to let Rello stay alive, and nobody won the peak battle of SVD versus Crossbow. But
question is, if he find a new gun. Oh,
was he even looking? Oh no, Type! This is not what you prayed for.
Oh, lama-lama bertapa untuk mati kah?
Doozy somehow kills himself. That's the second self-elim that we've had in this match so far. Nan was the first one. Doozy's gonna be the second. I'm not sure how or where that took place, but it must have, you would imagine, had a cliff involved to some extent.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. We have a
Mati
lot of
kimo ya.
players.
Oh,
We have a lot of snaky boys hiding inside shacks right now, especially on the
That's
edge of that new
dangerous.
zone. You see Lil Ghost and Salute and Shen,
yep.
all of them hiding out in
Mana
little
kodenya nih?
shanties on the edge.
Bye walls. The
Di
roads
mana
are
mana?
Now, especially to be immune. It looks
Yep.
like the rocks are.
Di store lah.
Should roads be immune to explosions?
Well, some of the, and
Start.
it looks like the trees don't go down. The roads do appear to be
Tur.
immune. It looks
Yep.
like the rocks are too.
Should roads be immune to explosions?
Well, some of the, and it looks like the trees don't go down as if it's a
Nope.
red zone.
Nope.
But they do go down. Some of them will go down to the grenade.
The smaller ones will.
Okay,
Smaller
so the
ones
palm
will.
trees, looks like the sturdy oaks will withstand the biggest of explosions. As
Is
you
it an
see.
oak tree though?
Who knows? Probably not. I don't think they have oak. I don't think that's a very tropical
I was
tree. But that's
gonna
just
say.
that was just where I was going.
Yeah, that's fair. Oaks are sturdy. I'll give you.
Yeah,
I'll give
see?
you that. Sanok is where we are. Paradise is where we're headed, and a lot of players have made their way in already. SMG's galore, of course. SMG buffs in play, so might as well swap on over to an MP5 if you can. Salute's able to find Nixie.
Oh boy, yeah, Batu read that like a book. I'm not sure if he saw Shrimsy peeking around that
Oh, does he hear
corner,
him?
but yeah, he took off. So that's
Oh, he knows something.
yeah, he definitely.
Oh mati cowok. Yo bikin baru dibilang.
Yo, Mike.
Yo,
Yo,
hey,
Mike.
it's me.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
you.
that.
Oh,
I'll
Mike.
take that.
As Twisted Minds Himas will continue on his rotation. Now I'm thinking this is actually Himas because Batulans is on the server. We saw Example die earlier.
True.
I think Himas just accidentally joined the wrong clan.